Hi. So we did this example for solving our problem, which is to the delayed data that we are getting from the server side or simulation of the server side. Now we've come into a situation where we are facing some errors right here. But one thing that you'll notice is that in our contact resolve right here, which is where I'm trying to get this data from the from the service, and using the route params, I'm able to console.log and print this data right over here. So this is happening, and I mean I'll just make you see this again. I'll just clear the console from here, go down into the login, click on any record, and then after like about 5 seconds, that's the induced error that we have, or induced delay, and then we have the data right here. Now, what's causing all this problem right now? Now let's see these problems. The first thing is the component right here, the contact component. It's not able to receive any contact, so it just displays contact ID, name, and mobile, which is not even there. Now you can get rid of this kind of an error by using something called as in TypeScript, this little question mark symbol right here, and this really means optional, right? So if it is present, it will display. If it is not, it will not display, right? So if I do this again and display this, I know I might just never see the data right here, but at least there are no errors. And then after 5 seconds, I get something right here. Even then, the data is not there because I've not really done wired up the service together, but still doesn't really display me any data. I think this is bad as well. I mean, I should have just got some error right here, but now it's an optional field. That's what I've really done. Now we'll fix the other issue right now. So we've got the wiring up done. The only last pieces that is left is in the resolve, we just kind of did, the data printing right there. That's not going to be so. So resolve is going to return this value, right? So, it's going to get the contact service. So it's going to return these value, and then return is going to be assigned into the, I mean, remember how we did it in the route. So the contact resolve is being assigned into contact right here. So that means I can use this contact as a property in the component, and I can possibly display the data. Now to do this, I'm just going to be using this contact component right here, and I'll just type in here this dot contact to be this dot activated route dot snapshot dot. Now I'm looking for data from this snapshot. So the data property, and then what exactly are you looking for? So I'm just going to copy this contact thing from here. So this contains my data as of now because contact resolve has returned me something, and I'm going to use this in the component then. So put it here like this, like so. So what is happening right now is that maybe we'll see the result first, and then we'll talk about this. Okay, so we log in from here, and you notice what? So I'm just going to click on this record. This does not, I mean, I've clicked this, the value is already printed, has not moved forward, and then finally it does, right? I'll make you see this again. So I click on the record, take my mouse out of here, it's ready to record, which is shown here, and sometime after, when the record is available, it just displays it right here. And that's kind of a more ideal and more better user experience, because you don't really want this empty screen to be shown and then data to be loaded. So I kind of stopped it right here by putting in a resolve. So what I said is you can go down to this route. Let's go down to the routing configuration now. You can go down to this route, but kind of kindly resolve this first. Now, when you say resolve, it could be a promise or it could be an observable. You can just put any values. It could be a simple function that really just check this token type for a particular user. So it's more like an activate scenario where activate is just kind of activating this route, but by resolving it, I'm just kind of have more control on whether this route should resolve or it should not resolve. And so I just kind of resolve this, and once this resolution is done, the details are available in contact. I can use it in the contact component to get the data from the resolve, and there's displayed here. There's so many other challenges that are associated with routes, of course. I mean, it's such a comprehensive topic because you notice, I mean, we've been doing server-side routing most of our time, at least with Spring Node.js. But now this routing concern is pretty much a client-side concern, and of course there is a lot of comprehensive details on Angular routing. So I think I'll just be till here. We have already discussed on how to use, you know, the parameters. How do you programmatically change the routes? How do you, you know, uh, put guards for not allowing the user. You resolve something first. Maybe make sure that the data has loaded. So that's the difference. I mean, a guard is going to stop you like on a given condition. So it's true, it's going to let you in. It is false, it's not going to let you in. But a resolve is technically something that really waits for something to get resolved and then the page to navigate. There may be many conditions in your application, isn't it? So you want the data to be loaded, you want the data to be prepared, and then you only go on to the view part. So that's all about you know the um, the routing of the applications. There are more and more details, but I think you'll possibly now find good grounds to cover them as well. Documentation, of course, is the best possible way to go. So that's it for the um, routing part. As an assignment, I think I just leave you free to explore the routing area. It's going to bring you a lot of stuff. Especially try on the async, you know, uh, part, and I think you should be having a great learning experience with that. So thank you so much, and we'll have some more videos, of course, coming up.